Good morning students. Today we are going to see 1.5 the necklace extract 2 lines 52 to 103. Extract reading. Now I would like to read extract loudly. Students, you have to listen very carefully. The day of the party drew near and Madame Loisel seemed sad, restless, anxious, though her dress was ready. One evening her husband said to her, "What's the matter? You have been acting strange these last 3 days." She replied, "I am upset. That I have no jewels, not a single stone to wear. I would rather not go to the party." "You could wear flowers," he said. "They are very fashionable at this time of year." She was not convinced. The next day she went to her friend's house and told her of her distress. Madame Forestier went to her mirrored wardrobe, took out a large box, brought it back, opened it, and said to the Madame Loisel, "Choose, my dear." First Mathilde saw some bracelets, then a pearl necklace. She tried on the jewelry in the mirror. She kept asking, "You have nothing else?" "Why, yes, but I don't know what you like." Suddenly she discovered in a black satin box a superb diamond necklace, and her heart began to beat with uncontrolled desire. Her hands trembled as she took it. She fastened it around her necklace and stood lost in ecstasy as she looked at herself. Then she asked anxiously, hesitating, "Would you lend me this, just this?" "Why, yes, of course." She threw her arms around her friend's neck rapturously, then fled with her treasure. The day of party arrived. Madame Loisel was a success. She was prettier than all the other women, elegant, gracious, smiling, and full of joy. She danced wildly, with passion, forgetting everything in the triumph of her beauty and success, floating in a cloud of happiness. Mathilde and her husband left at about 4 o'clock in the morning. When they were finally in the street, they could not find a cab. They walked down toward the scene till they found one. They were dropped off at their door in the Rue des Martyrs, and sadly, it was all over for her. In front of the mirror, she took a final look at herself in all her glory. But suddenly, she uttered a cry. She no longer had the necklace round her neck. "What is the matter?" asked her husband. She turned towards him, panic stricken. I no longer have Madame Forestier's necklace." He stood up, distraught. "What? How? That's impossible." Now we are going to see new words from the extract. Anxious means worried. Stone means jewel. Distress means pain. Superb means outstanding. Trembled, shake involuntarily. Fasten, lock. Hesitating, to be reluctant. Rapturously, with great joy. Gracious, polite. Panic stricken, with a sudden feeling of fear. Distraught means disturbed. Now we are going to see important points or explanation of the given extract. The day of party drew near. Drew, it is the past form of draw. Drew means came. The day of party came near, but Mathilde was very sad, restless and anxious. Seemed means looked. Restless means unable to relax. Anxious. Anxious means nervous. It means Mathilde was very nervous. She was unable to relax, though her dress was ready, because she did not have jewelry to wear in the party, so she was very restless. She was very sad, so her husband asked her, "What's the matter?" It is an interrogative sentence. "You have been acting, means behaving very strange last 3 days." Then she replied, "I am very upset." Upset means very unhappy. Make it negative. I am not happy. That I have no jewels, not a single stone to wear. So it will be better for me, I would not go to party. Her husband suggested her, "You have to wear flower instead of jewelry." But she was not convinced. Convinced means completely certain about something of the solution given by her husband. Next day, she went to her friend's house and she told her distress. Distress means unhappiness to her friend. Madame Forestier. Here, Madame, it is a French word, so spelling is something different. Madame Forestier went to her mirrored cupboard or wardrobe. Wardrobe means cupboard. And she took large box and she opened it and said to Loisel, "Choose, my dear." Choose, my dear, it is an imperative sentence. First, Mathilde saw all kinds of bracelets. Bracelet is a jewelry worn around wrist. Then she saw some pearl necklace and she tried on the jewelry in the mirror. She kept asking, "You have nothing else? Do you have something better than this?" Suddenly she saw a black satin box. In that box there was a superb diamond necklace. And her heart began to beat with uncontrolled desire. It means she was extremely happy as she saw superb diamond necklace. Mathilde asked her friend anxiously, "Would you lend me this? And her friend replied, "Yes, of course, you can take it." And she hugged her friend rapturously. Rapturously means with great joy. Madame Forestier lent her beautiful necklace that went perfectly well with her dress. So Mathilde was extremely delighted. Finally, the day of party arrived. On the day of party, Mathilde looked ravishing, very beautiful, attractive, and elegant. Her natural pose and her elegant dress made her the center of attraction at the party. She enjoyed thoroughly and prevailed in the triumph of her beauty till the wee hours of the night. She danced wildly, forgetting everything, and she was floating in the cloud of happiness. Cloud of happiness, it is a phrase used in own sentence. After winning, the team were dancing on the cloud of happiness. Mathilde and her husband left the party about 4 o'clock in the morning. They were in the street to find the cab. They walked towards the Seine. Seine, it is the name of river. River Seine is in northern France. It means the story is taken place in France. Finally, they dropped off their door. Dropped off, it is a phrase used in own sentence. The school bus dropped off all the children to their respective homes. In front of the mirror, she took final look. In front of is a phrase used in own sentence. As she took the final look, she realized that the necklace was not around her neck. The necklace was missing. Suddenly she started crying, so her husband asked her, "What is the matter?" Then she turned towards him, panic stricken. Panic stricken, it is a compound word. The meaning of panic stricken is with sudden feeling of fear. Use this word in sentence. Ramesh was panic stricken after he heard the news about the storm in his hometown. As the Mathil's husband heard the news of missing necklace, he stood distraught. Distraught means very sad or worried. Use this word in sentence. The students had a distraught look on their faces when the last 5 minutes were announced during the examination. In this way, we have seen important points or explanation about the given extract. Now we are going to discuss about vocabulary. Meanings of 1. Trendy means fashionable. Second, jewelry worn around the wrist, bracelet. 3. To be satisfied with the answer means convinced. 4. Victory. Victory means triumph. Now we are going to discuss some grammar questions. Question number 1. She was prettier than all the other women. Change the degree. Superlative degree. She was the prettiest woman. Question number 2. When they were finally in the street, they could not find a cab. Identify the clauses. They could not find a cab, main clause. When they were finally in the street, subordinate adverb, clause of time. Now we are going to discuss about personal response. Why do you think Mathilde not noticed the loss of her necklace earlier? I think Mathilde was the prettiest woman in the party. When Mathilde realized that, she felt so happy that she danced wildly with passion and forgot about everything else. She didn't even notice the loss of her necklace, and it wasn't important at that moment of happiness. Students, you have to write your own opinion regarding to given question because it is the question of personal response. It is necessary you must write your personal opinion. Now I would like to give assignment with some activities. Activity number 1, simple factual. Question, arrange the events. 1. Mathilde enjoys the party. 2. Mathilde borrows a necklace from Madame Forestier. 3. Mathilde realizes that she has lost the necklace. 4. Mathilde desires jewels or ornaments to wear to the party. And fifth one, Mathilde looks into the mirror one last time. Activity number 2, complex factual. Write a few lines about Mathilde's experience in the party. Activity number 3, vocabulary. Give the synonyms of 1. Happiness. 2. Past tense. 3. Joyously. Activity 4, grammar. 1. You could wear flowers, he said. Identify the modal auxiliary. Sentence number 2. In front of dash mirror, she took dash final look at herself in all her glory. Fill the correct article. And last activity, personal response. Have you ever borrowed something valuable from someone and then lost it? Write a few lines about your experience. It is the question of personal response, so you have to write answer as per your opinion. In this way, I have given here 5 activities. Students, textbook reading is very important. Without textbook reading, you cannot understand anything. So you have to read text once, twice, and then try to find out answers of given activities. And then write in your classwork. Thank you.